what I have to use to take notes. So I've actually answered this a lot of other times. And the answer, you might think the answer is Pandoc VI and Git. And that would be partially true. So I kind of got to tell you, it's not Emacs. God, no. I fucking hate Emacs. That's going to get me banned from YouTube for saying that early. But you said Emacs, and I had to say it. If you like Emacs, fine. I don't. That's all I have to say about that. Pandoc, I have no hate for people who want to use it. And Git, and GitHub. Okay, so these are the primary tools that I use to take notes. But and I do it in CommonMark. So I write in CommonMark. Church of Emacs love. I know you guys got Church of Emacs. That's fine. I have so many friends, good, respected friends who use Emacs. I don't. I think Emacs is a waste of time. I think it's a waste of time, and Emacs has no relevance for me, so I don't use it. People say you should use Orgva. No. First of all, I have to install it to use it. I don't want to do that. Yeah, too much. So this is how I take notes. I use the Zettelkasten method, and you can see I have lots of other videos on that. I'm not going to write about it now. I use the modified Zettelkasten method. So I use a modified and there's videos on this. I've done a lot of stuff on this. In fact, let me give it to you. So if you go vids Zettelkasten there, and that should give you a hit. Let me see if it does. Does it? Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. Damn it. Why didn't I spell it right? I'm so stupid. I'm a little bit tired tonight. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so there you go. Do you have one or more Zettelkasten? Okay, so here's the search for that. It's in the Twitch chat. I'll put it in my references, and this will give you all the videos I've made about this. If you want to search my actual put under related here, okay? So this will be in the show notes, so in case you want to know. So this here will give you all of my videos about Zettelkasten, and this one here will give you all of my notes about Zettelkasten. Okay. So, and the reason I'm doing this is for that reason. This is using GitHub to search. So mine don't taking method is GitHub, and the reason for that is because it gets stored. It gets, I mean, I don't have to tell you. It's, let me show you. CD into Z. Open. This is gonna open up the Zettelkasten repo. And you can read all about it. I'm not gonna talk at all about what a Zettelkasten is here. This is where I dump my knowledge as it happens. Some of them have titles, some don't. Some of them, they got rebased and after some drama and stuff. So, people don't agree with me, so they troll me. And yeah, so this stuff's all here. I got a little bit mad. There's some more things there. You can just go read them. This is my own personal take on Zettelkasten. You can make your own take. I made another video about a guy specifically who has actually riffed on this idea and done his own. So there's a command that I use that I've been maintaining called Zet. It's a bash script right now. And this bash script is not done. It's a constant work in progress, which I plan on building into something more major a little bit later and putting into a project I call MemWorks, named after the god Mimir, god of knowledge, which will be part of my community manager stuff as well. So it's all tied together, like, the posting of searches, and the chat all going into a central location. I want to make a central sort of hub for all that. Played around with lots of different names, but right now it'll probably be MemWorks Community Manager, and that'll include a Zettelkasten and a Zet tool or something. So that's how I take notes. My priorities are, and you might have different priorities. This is what I'm telling you. So my priorities are primarily absolute freedom to use any platform or no platform. I would never do anything that caused me to buy a product or even use an open source product that had to be used. I'm not into that. And so by doing this as GitHub and CommonMark and Pandoc in this kind of way, I can render my knowledge in any number of ways when I need to. I can search it any way I want because it's text based. So I can write text searches in one grep command. I don't have to build a whole engine. If it's on GitHub, it's already got it. You know, I'm not going to mention other note-taking systems by name as much as possible because I know people really like them, but I would just really, really warn you. I mean, I absolutely abhor lock-in. And there are a lot of, did I say that right? Spell that right? There are just way too many, even open source things that try to lock you in. You're writing your own Zet tool. I think that most people should come up with their own tool. So that's my recommendation. My recommendation is for you to find, everyone does things slightly differently. We all have different brains. There's nothing this is Jenny might agree with me on this. Usually, you know, I'm like one best way kind of guy, but she's like, no, there's no best way, you know, whatever. She doesn't say that, but the point I'm trying to make is, you know, find your own way. And I, you know, I think that, you know, you're still waiting on a binary tree. Oh yeah. Well, see, I'm not. Yeah, I'm actually gonna. Oh, are you talking about the What are you talking about? Are you talking about the node tree? The node tree stuff? Yeah. I never finished that tutorial series. I started it. I stopped it. I didn't do anything. I definitely need to do more with that. I haven't. So, you know, find your own way. Write your own. If there's one project that I feel like everybody could get behind if they want to get into coding, it's that. Now, and this is weird because, you know, a lot of the GUI world doesn't agree with my method because I'm using the terminal, I'm using a text-based browser. Like, why aren't you using Word or this or that or, you know, and I just don't feel a need. They think, I mean, there's a lot of these tools that have like abilities to clip things and all that stuff and combine it all together. It's so overly complex. It's like, why do you need that? I just need maybe a picture and a note to remind me about something. I don't need all of the extra stuff. So I like focus on minimalism. I actually built my own snap. In fact, let me show you Zed titles. I built my own snapshotter. So here, right, watch, I'll show you. So I can do Zet snap, wait, screenshot. Zet screenshot. It says, go take a screenshot. Okay. I'll take a screenshot. Here we go. And then I press enter. And then it adds it. I'll say, I'll put random screenshot. It inspected the image for its dimensions, and then made this CommonMark file. And now it's committed it to my GitHub. Zet titles. And now I listed it as a figure. Did I say yes? Maybe I didn't. Oh boy, what happened? Did I screw it up? Oh, I did. Looks like that one didn't take. Well, I was trying to tell you. You can go open these up though. So set open. And again, this is all scripted with bash. You can do it however you want. This is a, here's a random screenshot of somebody using a mouse. You know, I when I want a clip or something, I want it kind of generically saved in kind of a content management system. And you know, I don't really go beyond that for that kind of thing. So that's my method. And I don't know why mine didn't save. I think it's not saving because I'm in the middle of recording. I have to go if it might be a bug. The really cool thing is when you run into a bug like that, you can fix it, right? So if you don't feel like you're capable of writing your own system, that's fine. But the really cool thing is that my system means that I can take paper notes too. So I have a ton of paper notes that are the same exact format as my written format. And I just have to copy them over and then I just cross them out in my book. So I know it's not there. Sometimes it's better to get away from a screen to do my best thinking. So that's my method of note taking. So combined with, you know, paper note taking. And I think there's something magical about paper note taking. That's not just because I'm old. I know a lot of people say that because they're too old and they don't want to use new things, but obviously I just scripted a whole entire new thing here of my own. So it's not about the technology. It's about the nature of learning. And when I'm walking around and I have some paper to take notes on or something to record into, I find myself doing better note taking that way. So that's my method. And everybody has to find their own way. But again, my main priority is I do not want to be locked in. It needs to be minimal and searchable. I can write a complex search using nothing but grep. So that's why I like it. And a lot of people don't know what grep is, so their priority would be different, right? They might use a different tool. That's all. Let's see. I've always rewrite things memorized. Absolutely. I love to do that. Yeah, the repetition. Note taking. Zettelkasten. What else should we put in here? Advice, I guess. That's not really advice. It just is what it is. But yeah, you might get some ideas. So go have a look at that and make your own decisions. That's all I have to say about that.